Hello and welcome to Holiday Club. This is day 4 and I'm so excited we're going to be outside with all the creatures that live in the garden. Today we're going to look at the science of taxonomy, making lists of creatures and looking at God's wonderful world. Welcome to the outdoor Wonderzone. Let's go and find out some more.
Hello everyone and welcome to Wonderzone. My name is Headmistress Boyle.
And I'm Deputy Head Topsy.
Malcolm, is that a cat?
Yeah, sorry, Headmistress. Malcolm wasn't feeling well today, so I thought I'd step in. Substitute Deputy Head Topsy.
Malcolm's feeling sick, you said. What? Deputy Head Topsy?
Today we're going to be learning all about all the wonderful creatures that God has made and has put on this wonderful planet.
Oh yes, Deputy Head Topsy. That is what we're going to be learning about today.
I think it's time to start Wonderzone.
It's going to be a strange day.
It's been a long trail for these cowpokes. They've been herding these here cattle for 7 weeks, from Montrose to Aberdeen for the market. It can get mighty lonesome on the trail, and sometimes the mind wanders.
Get up! Howie, come on now! Andrew, have you ever wondered what your horse is thinking about?
I can't say that I have, Jonathan.
I know what my horse is thinking about. It's the same as me. Where's my dinner?
Have you ever wondered what if we're the cattle and these here horses are herding us?
What in tarnation are you talking about, Jonathan?
Oh, shucks. I didn't know, David. I was just thinking out loud.
Are you calling us cattle, Jonathan? Because I take offense at that.
I think we should just ride in silence for a while.
Minus X minus 10, 9, 8.
Hi there, my name is Rachel, Professor of Biology. And to start out our lesson for today, I have a question for you. What is your favorite animal?
Crocodile.
A lion.
Well, I think that would be a giraffe.
Turtle.
Panda.
Well, my favorite animal is a horse.
Whoa, cool! Lots of us have a favorite animal and lots of us have pets. But there are so many more animals than we may think of at first. I work for a company that makes products for fish and other exotic pets, so I get to spend time with these kinds of animals every day. Crested geckos are a kind of lizard, and they can stick to walls. Look at her hanging upside down.
Look at this shrimp and goby fish. They're in a symbiotic relationship. The shrimp digs a tunnel, and the goby fish lives in the tunnel with the shrimp and acts as the shrimp's defender. These two work together to be safe in the ocean. And here's a snapping turtle. Look at the snapping turtle's red tongue. The snapping turtle uses its tongue to make fish swim right into its mouth. It gets a tasty meal and all it has to do is stick out its tongue. Here's a whole pile of eels. There's a zebra eel, a spotted eel, even a snowflake eel. Here's a few baby horseshoe crabs digging in the dirt together. These horseshoe crabs help to clean up all kinds of leftover food that falls to the bottom of the ocean.
This is a Dumerl's boa. She's a kind of snake. She uses her strong muscles to catch and squeeze her food. Look at that big, strong snake body.
Snakes.
No. Now wait just a minute. Some people may see a snake or a spider and think, ew, gross. They may even try to kill it. But Psalm 104 says, "How many are your works, Lord? In wisdom you made them all. The earth is full of your creatures." So sometimes we forget that God made all creatures. And Psalm 104 talks about how all creatures are connected, all part of the same big ecosystem. So all God's creatures need our care, not just the most popular ones.
7, 6, 5, 4.
Maybe you don't have a pet, or you don't live in the country, but that doesn't mean that you can't see all of God's amazing creatures that live right here in Scotland. Why not keep a journal this week of all the different creatures you find around your home?
If you don't know the names of the creature you see, you could take or draw a picture of it, then look it up later.
Ooh, interesting. A woodlouse and a slug. And oh, there's another one on the back.
If you want to take it to the next level, you can create your own encyclopedia of creatures, like in taxonomy.
Taxidermy?
No, taxonomy, the science of categorizing and naming organisms. Don't worry, you're safe, Deputy Head Topsy.
What a relief.
By the end of the week, you will have a journal full of amazing creatures that you didn't realise were living right outside your front door. And it doesn't have to stop there. You could become an amateur taxonomist and keep a creature journal all summer.
The creatures of the world!
Now we know what taxonomy is. It's making a list of creatures. So now it's your turn. And I'm going to show you what I found in my garden. Taxonomy. Right, let's go searching for creatures. One panda. Oh, centipedes. One, two. That's exciting. Oh, and another one. Another one. 4 centipedes. And what's that? That's a worm. Centipedes. Or are they millipedes? I'll need to check my book. Oh, worm 1. Let's keep looking. Oh, what's that? That looked like an earwig. Is it still there? And another centipede. Where's the earwig gone? Oh, there's a big orange slug right down there. Eee. And a huge spider. I'm going to put the pot back really quick and run away. Slug. 1. Big spider. Nothing moving under that one. Oh, and another centipede. So that's 6 centipedes I've seen now. How exciting. Where else can we look? Oh, that's a big creature. Dog. 1. I think he's safe. He doesn't look dangerous. Oh, 1 dead duck. Oh, what's that down there? Look at that. Oh, come back. Come back, there it is.
Oh, he's run away. I think that was a proper centipede, not a millipede. Ooh, I'll write that down.
What else is under here? I think that's a little brown slug. I'll put him back. And I think as well, in all of here, if I can get one, I think there's some woodlouse. They keep running away from me though. Have a look under these stones. Nothing under that one. Nothing under that one. Keep looking. Oh, there's some woodlice. There's some woodlice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And another spindly spider. 6, 7. And a little snail. Oh, how exciting. And another slug. What a long list of things I have already. A whole page of creatures. That's so exciting. What a good session of taxonomy I've had.
What do you think about when you look at all the amazing animals in the world? What about the tremendous trees, perfect plants and fantastic fungi, brilliant birds and stunning sea creatures, magnificent mountains and awesome oceans? More than 3,000 years ago, there lived a man called David. You may have met him already at the Wonderzone. He was no ordinary man. He was a king. He was king of God's people, called the Israelites. David loved God and wanted to live his way. David knew he could talk to God about anything, and you can read David's special prayers and songs in the Bible in a book called the Psalms. There were some other people who also wrote beautiful songs to God, just as David did, and some of these are in the book of Psalms too. And here's one of them, all about those animals, plants and oceans. It goes something like this. My God, with all my heart, I want to tell you how amazing you are. You built the earth and covered it with the ocean. Your voice thundered and mountains rose up. Valleys appeared and the oceans retreated. You provide water for the donkeys and other wild animals. Birds build their nests and sing in the trees. You cause the earth to produce food for all creatures, including us. Storks make their home in the fir trees. Goats make their home in the mountains. Small animals make their home between the rocks. You created the sun and the moon to rule the day and the night. At night, lions roar and hunt, but in the morning they go back to their dens while we go off to work. By your wisdom, you made so many things. The whole earth is covered with living creatures, and the oceans are alive with creatures big and small. Lord God, let your glory last forever and ever. Let everyone see and know how amazing you are. may be pleased with everything you have created. You look at the earth and it trembles. You touch the mountains and they start to smoke. I will sing of your astounding deeds for as long as I live, because you make me glad. David wrote another song to God, thanking God for making him. Listen to this. You are the one who put me together inside my mother's body. I want to tell you how great you are because of the amazing way you made me. Everything you do is marvelous. I have no doubts at all about that. What does it feel like to know that God made the sun and moon, mountains and oceans, animals and plants, but that he also cared enough to make you as well?
It's time for my favourite time of day. It's snack time! Everybody have a snack.
Come back inside because it was raining outside. So I'm back here in my Wonderzone. Wasn't that great to hear another song by King David? You know, science tells us how things work, but perhaps the Bible tells us why God made the world and why God thinks that we are special. Wasn't that great to hear that God thinks the world is a good place? And we might not understand how it all works, but God sees the big picture and sees the big plan. We only see a small part of everything. We only see the creatures that live around us and the landscape and countryside around us. Whereas God looks after the whole world. He has the whole world in his hands. And he knows every creature, every special person. Now, talking of creatures, I think it's time for our craft.
The life of the cowboy is mighty lonesome when you leave your sweetheart behind to drive cattle on the trail.
I left my sweetheart in San Antonio to drive these old doggies all out on my own. Just me and old Betsy and my trusty pal Drew out here on the trail make the cowpoke blue. Ooh.
And it's mighty sweet, Dave. It brings a tear to my eye thinking about my sweet Kirsty back home.
David, have you ever thought if these here cows have got sweethearts?
I can't say I have, Jonathan.
Or what if a horse that we're riding has got a sweetheart? And we've been on this trail driving these cattle, and the sweetheart's at home, missing this one that we're riding, getting all in a rage and getting frustration with us ever since we departed from Montrose. David?
That's a mighty strange thought, Jonathan.
I think we should just sit here in silence for a while.
All right, say, the creatures of the world.
No.
Hello pupils, welcome back to Arts and Crafts. I'm so excited to see you again, but I'm terribly sorry I don't have any stories about animals or creatures this week because I've really bad asthma, terrible allergies.
Yeah, I've got asthma as well. It's difficult, isn't it?
Oh, it really is terrible, but thank you so much for understanding. But it does mean we can go straight on with today's craft. We are going to make our very own animal headbands. So you need coloured card or just plain paper with loads of colouring pens or pencils. And the first thing you need to do is measure the band for your head. So get a normal bit of paper and you need to fold it into 3. And once you've got it folded in 3, you need to cut down to make 3 big long strips. Ta-da! Now, unless you have a really massive, huge, big, gigantic head, you only need 2 of these strips. So get rid of one of them. And you need to stick these 2 bits together. And you can use glue or some sellotape or a stapler. And do that on both sides. And then you might need somebody to help you measure it around your head and tape it at the other end to make sure it fits all the way around. Da-da-da. And then tape that again, like so. And then you need to pick your favourite animal in the whole wide world. And you can either make its little ears so that you have the same ears, or you can make its face and stick it on, do whatever you want. So I'm going to make some bunny ears. So I'm going to draw my shapes on the paper and then I'm going to cut them out. Okay, I've done all the cutting out. And now you need to stick all the pieces together using whatever you've got handy. And there we have it, my very own bunny ear mask. Ta-da! And here's some I made earlier. I've always wanted to say that. Ta-da! Here is a lion. Doo-doo-doo. And here's a very scary spooky shark. Ta-da! So, you need to get super creative and make your very own favourite animal headband. I hope you have lots of fun making it. I cannot wait to see you next time. Goodbye!
Well, thank you everyone for that wonderful lesson of all the creatures in the world. Fascinating.
Yes. Anyway, thank you everyone.
So, Headmistress Boyle, is there any more challenges for the kids for this week?
I suppose so. As our lab tech team have been showing us, your challenge this time is to create a creature journal. Keep an eye out for all the animals, bugs, birds and insects around your home. You could even draw or photograph the creatures and make your own amateur taxonomy journal.
Not taxidermy.
Yes, definitely not taxidermy. So will you be with us again, Deputy Head Topsy? I must say it's been a real pleasure having you with us this time.
Professor Malcolm's already looking like he might be better. So I don't suppose I will be.
Oh, what a shame. Well, until next time, Wonderzone dismissed.
I hope you've had fun today. I know I have, even if I did get a bit wet outside. And if you've not had a chance to start your taxonomy, your list of creatures, or you've not managed to make your craft, perhaps you'll have time later on today. Now it's time for our Wonderzone prayer. So shake out your hands, bring them together. Let's talk to God. Thank you, God, for your wonderful world. Thank you for a world full of colour and creatures and chips. Help us keep discovering more about the universe and your love for all of us. Amen. Time for our song. Get warmed up. See you next time.
Wonderful, 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 wonderful world. It's an utterly marvelous, totally glorious, simply incredible world. And as we stand amazed, we will sing out in praise to the God who made it all. This marvelous, glorious, wonderful, wonderful world. Oh, oh, oh. This marvelous, glorious, wonderful, wonderful world. He made it all work together in ways that blow our minds. With whales and snails and fingernails and creatures of all kinds, his handiworks all around us and plain for all to see. From outer space to the nose that on my face, he made it all. It's a wonderful, 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 wonderful world. It's an utterly marvelous, totally glorious, simply incredible world. And as we stand amazed, we will sing out in praise to the God who made it all. This marvelous, glorious, wonderful, wonderful world. Oh, oh, oh. This marvelous, glorious, wonderful, wonderful world. He made it all work together in ways that blow our minds. With trees and seas and gravity and wonders of all kinds, his handiworks all around us and plain for all to see. He's one who cares, so he even counts the hairs upon my head. It's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful,